You know, I walked in this game with a certain amount of goals. Making the jury was on that goal list. It's a big part of the game, even if you don't win. If you make it to the jury, at least you were there. You got to experience pretty much all of it. And you get to help make that decision at the end to change someone's life. You can't change yours. It's what it is. That's set in stone. You got voted off the slice of the game. But you get to reward somebody for how they played. Even if you don't necessarily agree with how they played or you don't think it was the best way they played, the jury gives you the power to reward somebody, even for a small, minute thing that they did. And I think it's a pretty important part of the game. Ty was a provider. He, along with some of the other guys, got the food, took care of the fire, did the cooking, got the water. They did everything. Ty was one of them people. A big part of one of those people. A huge part. He taught some of us how to help do it. Ty made moves. They were stupid. But he made some. Which is more than you can say for others. I don't get them all. And he did really horrible ways of explaining it, but at least he did something. It slightly gives him an edge. I just have a hard time with that because the way he explained the moves he made didn't make sense. But at the same time, it got him there. He did win an idol, or found an idol, and he won an advantage. Yet, he wasted his idol, never used it, didn't let it benefit him, and wasted his advantage. And in 2 separate votes, he tried to do blind sides and didn't know how to do them and was an alliance of 1. But, even with squandering it all, where is he and where am I? I'm on a jury making a decision. He's in the runnings for $1 million. How wrong were those decisions at the end of the day, seeing where he's sitting? Michelle was a late bloomer. She played Gray Man for a while, which got her to the merge. And then it's almost like she turned it on. She's the only person to repeat immunity, or win it more than once. Not repeat, but win it more than once. She won an individual reward. She's been part of at least two team rewards, maybe more. She did good in challenges. Very smart girl. At the end of the day, she was a very smart girl, like book smart. Good at puzzles, good at words. She turned it on at the right time. And she was building, which is important in the game. She stayed very, very loyal to her team. Even when we laughed and thought it was stupid, she stayed loyal, and it worked. And then she would pick it up and win immunity at the right times. She's kind of that underdog story that you didn't expect. Like, you didn't look at her as a true underdog. You just looked at her as, she ain't gonna win. And then knew exactly when to turn it on. I wouldn't vote Aubrey. Aubrey don't have a shot. Aubrey, I think, will get 2, maybe 3 votes. That's it. She played a horrible game. She played a defensive game. A game of fear. Every move she made was fear-based. She didn't do anything. Aubrey did nothing. I could not make a case for her. She did nothing to stand out. All she did was carry Joe to give herself an extra vote all the time. She won no immunity. Picked horrible teams for rewards. Only reward she won that I was around for, she didn't win. She was taken. It's not to be bitter. It's not to be mean. She just didn't play well. I don't respect her game because there was no strategy in it. I haven't got to talk to her very much. She wouldn't talk to me. The few times I had talked to her, she seems like a nice, sweet girl. A little shelled up. I don't think she knows a lot about the world, per se. Like, she might know it from books, but not from the actually experiencing the world. She's very polite. She's got a good head on her shoulders, I think. But she needs to step outside of her comfort zone more. And I think that the game might have done that for her, but she needs to continue that. She still has a long way to go. A lot of room to grow. But she's got a lot of potential. The big one's gameplay. I respect this game. And I got to figure out whose gameplay I feel is better. What I want from Michelle or Ty tonight is them to own their actions and tell me, one of them, why you did what you did, the real reason, and the other one, do you recognize the one move you did that guaranteed your path of success to get here? If either one can own it, they just guaranteed it in my book.